Hi guys, welcome to today's video part 2. Initially Saturday I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning for a walk up to Bowscale Tarn with the intention of reviewing my OEX Sola little cook pot set. On the walk up there it was terribly windy with heavy showers, and when I got to the top I reviewed the footage that I'd had. And basically the wind was that strong it was just drowning out my voice. You can't make out what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag that on the end of the video just so you've got a little bit more footage to look at, and you can appreciate how windy it was. So today is Bank Holiday Monday, 25th of May. So I've come down to our usual spot on the River Eden. As you can see in the background I've got my hammock up for a bit of a chill, and we're going to have a closer look at my OEX Sola cook set. So yeah, comes in a little drawstring bag which keeps everything nice and neat and tidy. So we'll take that out. Got a few other extra bits and bobs in here, so I'll actually show you how I pack it up as well. So I've got a stand for my gas canister. They obviously come in really handy. And the top part of it, say, is a little frying pan which has got this clip-in handle system which locks in place quite well. I quite like to use that to keep likes of sausages and bacon warm while you make your other things. You can use it as a bit of a cup, although when you're drinking out of it, it does get quite hot, but handy nonetheless. And it's also handy to put on top when you're boiling your water, just to keep that heat in, get your boil time down a little bit. Take the bottom half out of the bag. So in there I like to keep I've got a little Van Gogh stove. I also keep in there another fire steel just as an emergency. So that all fits in there. Tea and my sugar, and I also take these little disposable milk sachets which are really handy. Obviously take everything with you, leave no trace. Which leaves your main cook pot. As with all OEX stuff, these little handles have got the silicone on and they clip together, which makes quite a sturdy wee handle, and it holds up to 750 ml of water, which is on the inside there. And what I quite like about this little cook set is it is slightly different. It's like a cross between just a plain old cook set and a jet boil. Because I don't know whether you can see in the bottom there, I'll try and show you as best as I can, but it's got a little what I would call a heat matrix which absorbs the heat from your gas and gets the boil time down. So it boils really efficiently. I've seen a few reviews on this where people are saying that's about all it's good for is boiling water. Obviously you can use it for your boil in the bag meals or for hydrated meals, but what I've found is for the likes, I don't know if you've got a tin of beans or a tin of all day breakfast or something like that, you can actually boil it in this or cook it up in this, as long as you turn your gas down really low. Because of that heater matrix at the bottom, it's very efficient. But if you turn your gas right down, it's still usable for the likes of an all day breakfast in the tin, and it doesn't burn. And as I've done it quite a few times. This little cook set comes with me everywhere, and you can see in there she's as clean as a whistle. So what I'll do is I'll get everything set up and we'll just do a little boil test, see how long it takes to boil 750 ml of water. So we'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've got exactly 750 ml of water in there. What we'll do is we'll do it with the top on. I'm going to crank the gas right up, and I'll time how long it takes to boil 750 ml of water. So we'll just let that roll. I'll probably fast forward through this bit, so let's see how we get on. Right, and that's it, boiling already. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's pretty good, that. I'll just get this turned off for you so you can hear us. So yeah, 2 minutes and 3 or 4 seconds for 750 ml of water to the full boil. I'll just set that off to one side because I'm actually going to have a cup of tea in a minute. So we don't want to waste any water. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I love it. It was only £20 or £19.99 from Go Outdoors. So for the value for money at a boil time like that, it doesn't weigh a lot. I'll see if I can get some weight stats. I'll wait when I get home and I'll put it somewhere in here for you to see, and I'll get you some measurements. But for £20, I just don't see it being worthwhile getting anything more expensive than that, because it does everything. It's sturdy, it's well built, it's efficient. So yeah, the OEX Sola cook set. It's a thumbs up from a Cumbrian lad. Right, while we're here, I just thought I might give you a little bit of a closer look at my main camping rucksack, which is the OEX Vallo 7080. I think off the top of my head it was £75 I paid for this, which is probably one of the more expensive items that I've bought. I don't like to spend money that I don't think is needed, but for the money I think this is a great rucksack. So we'll have a closer look. So first thing I want to show you is the top of it. So normally on a rucksack, the bit that comes over the top is actually sewn on, so it only folds over and comes straight back. But on this, it's actually on clips and can either come right off, or it's adjustable, which means that depending on how bulky your backpack is, you can move it around. It's got the standard zip pouch on the inside, which we've got a few bickies in there for later with the cup of tea, and it's also got the standard zip pouch on the top, and also adjustable cords which are clip on and clip off for having, I don't know, whatever you want to strap to the top of your rucksack. In the top it's got two drawstring cords, so that one that tucks in there, and then you've got the secondary one which nips everything in nice and tight, as you can see, and it's also got a clip there which is also again very easily adjusted depending on how much stuff you've got in your pack. On the front you've got one zip pocket to keep stuff that you need to access quickly, easily available. And then what it also has on the side clips, if you can find the zip, these all clip off all the way around. And what you can actually do is access your main pack from the side. So if you do, for example, get caught out in a rain shower and your jacket is just on the inside, you can access it very easily. And these clips keep everything nice and neat when you clip everything in. It's got toggles for clipping stuff onto, or bungeeing stuff to. On the side, both sides have got like a little mesh pocket. Normally I put my water bottle in there and it just pulls tight, and it's also got a clip higher up as well, so if you've got, for example, walking poles, you can put them in and it stabilizes it all the way up. And at the bottom you've also got the 10 part of the 7080, which is where I normally keep my sleeping bag, and I can easily get my OEX Leviathan EV900 in here with a couple of other bits and bobs, so it's plenty spacious. and in the bottom you've got another area for clipping a mat or a roll mat or anything like that too, and keeping it secure to the bottom of your pack. And then in the very bottom you've got another little pocket which houses your rain cover for your rucksack. Also on the side, on your hip stabilizers, you've got these one little pocket either side for just enough room to put a few bits and bobs in, which is very handy. All clasps are very well made. I've never had any issues with any of them. And on the back of the rucksack, you can see there, if I can get it all out the road, it's very well padded to allow a bit of airflow through your back, and extremely comfortable on the base of your back. I do suffer with back issues. I've had a bad back for a long time, and this is one of the most comfortable rucksacks that I've ever worn, and it's padded right out to the side so that it sits really comfortable on your hips. And we have got a little loop at the top there for just carrying it in and out of the house or when you're at camp. So there we go, that's a quick look at my OEX Vallo 7080 rucksack. Right, we'll get a cup of tea on and we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, had my cup of tea, just having a nice chill in my hammock before I head back. Once again, thank you very much for clicking on my video. Hope you are all liking what I'm doing. If you are, please subscribe to my channel. I could do with all the support I can get, and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I do a video. So like I said earlier in the video, I'll take you back to me in the past on a very windy Saturday morning on my way up to Bowscale Tarn. Like I say, I'll leave the audio as it was. You're not going to be able to hear much of what I'm saying, so that'll maybe give you an appreciation of how windy it was. So thanks again, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad. Right guys, welcome to today's video. We're out at Untitled. I've just gone for a bit of a walk up to Bowscale Tarn, a cup of tea and a dicky. It's a bit more traditional Cumbrian weather this morning, overcast, windy, showery, so we're just at the bottom here, so I'll spin you around and let us have a little bit of a look just before we go any further. Alright, so that's where we've come from. Sun's just coming up over there, very moody with the clouds, and then where we're going, it's a bit darker. So I'll not bore you too much with the walk, but I'll come back to you in a bit. Right guys, we're about halfway there now. It is starting to brighten up, but the wind's also picking up. We've got some quite heavy showers, so I'll just give you another back down. Right, I'll crack on, we'll see you in a bit. Right, we're nearly at Bowscale Tarn now, so I'll just give you another look down a couple of farms here. Absolutely stunning. Not got far to go now. It's not a massive climb, so we'll get there. Right, I think we're just going to be getting around this corner and we should be at the tarn. It's been very windy on the way up, fits and starts, just about blown we're off our feet, but Here we go. You can see the white horses on the tarn there. It tells you how windy it is. The sheep up on the fell side there. Very moody with the weather being the way that it is in the clouds. It's one of the reasons why I love the Lake District. It doesn't matter what the weather is, it's always absolutely stunning. Right, I'll go and get my brew kit set up.